everyone, I made it to the shop just fine. Yesterday I said that I wanted to go live and show you some of the ideas that I had from the haul that I got from the expo, and I'm having a little bit of difficulty with my computer. Apparently while I was gone some updates happened, and we know Kathleen's not that technical, right? Right. So there's some issues going on. Bill's getting it all fixed for me. You know him, Mr. Tech Guy. Oh, look at him. I'm a trifling mess, aren't I? That's what the golf cart wind does to you when you're driving along the river. All right, so he's going to get that fixed, and I'll get back to doing my lives normally. But I didn't want to lose any time because here it is Tuesday, and I've been back from the expo now for 2 days. And I want to show you some great stuff, some great ideas that I've gotten. So we all know summertime, it's a little slow here at the shop. So we're always trying to come up with new ideas because, you know, we got to pay the rent. We've got to have people coming in, so can't just keep doing the same old, same old. So I talked to Elizabeth from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I actually talked to the Elizabeth, and her and I were going over some of the things that she's been doing and some new things that they've got going on with their company, and I was really excited to see these little guys. Look at them. Are they not the cutest little things in the world? So of course I got home and I had to start playing, and oh my God, is he not the cutest? He's the cutest. Look at this. Look how cute he is. So what I did was I cut him all out of white cardstock, and then I ink blended and did the coloring and stuff on them. Now Bill of course says too cutesy for our shop. We don't like cutesy, but I came up with an idea. All right, so we've got the little mice, and then I picked up this really, really cute, very Florida themed add-on, okay? So it's got the palm tree, the surfboard, it's got the blanket with the beach ball and the umbrella. We've got a little sand, not a sandcastle, a bucket with the little, it's a little pail and shovel, and then some starfish over here. It's got the sands, a kite, and it's got the sun. So what I thought was a small, medium, large class. So you're going to see that on the calendar for September, and that way you'll know what it is. A small, medium, large class means that we're going to make an ATC card, an A2 card, and a scrapbook page layout, all out of the same thing. Now, if you're not a scrapbooker and you want to make 2 ATC cards out of it, you know, that's fine. I'm here to inspire you. You take my classes not to do what I do, but for me to inspire the creativity that's within you. So we're going to do an ATC card using this. We're going to do an A2 card using this. And then we're going to do a scrapbook page using everything. And I think if it goes well, we'll do this each month, and I'll do a different thing to pull in to use the elements on all 3 of those aspects of paper crafting. Okay, so that was one thing that I found. All right, so we've got the little mouse and the Florida themed add-on here. So let me get that. Look, I did all of them. Here's the little mouse with the blanket and the ball. Isn't it adorable? Oh my God, I can't stand it. This is what we're going to do the ATC card out of in the class. In the class, you can do the ATC. Look, this would be adorable for an ATC card. A sideways one, and I'm going to show you how to cut everything down. And then here's the little, look at these little bows on these kites. Oh my golly. And then the little sun. So I've played with all the elements of that, and I really enjoyed it. All right, then we've got, isn't this beautiful? So Elizabeth Crafts has this new line called Paper Flowers. So we got the poinsettias to go with it, and you'll see right down here why I got the poinsettias, all right? And she gave me a bunch of ideas on what to do with this in different colors, using the poinsettias for different aspects of the lantern and stuff. So you're going to see this in September's classes too, okay? So we've got this, and all of these products will be available. Elizabeth showed me how to be very diligent in getting my account set up, and I've already got it set up, and my first order's all ready to go. We just have to get everything together so that we've gone through the site and seen if there was anything extra. Like this guy. Oh my word, look at this. Look at this. Just like the mouse. Just like the mouse, this little witch. So you're not going to see her right away, but you are going to see her. And I have a feeling she might come out and be a pilgrim and do some Thanksgiving things. I've been playing around with her, but nothing that I want to show you yet, okay? All right, so that was Elizabeth Craft, and oh, wait, no, there was more from Elizabeth. So, we don't do a lot of junk journaling in this shop, and we should, okay? Travel journaling, we're going to do a travel journaling class where, because all of my ladies love to travel. Okay, so they've either traveled overseas, they travel all over the United States. Some of them have campers that they go from national park to national park. So what I started doing, because of me traveling so much for the expos, I started grabbing, and thank you, Kara, for showing us how to do this. We started grabbing all of the different pamphlets and stuff. Not necessarily stuff that I may have seen, but I'm going to have a part in the back of the room there that has everything in there, so that if you've done traveling and you've got pictures and stuff like that that you want to put into a travel journal, I'm going to have plenty of brochures and stuff that you'll be able to go through, and I'm going to keep them organized by state so that you can, oh, I went to Missouri, so I wanted to see if I had XYZ to go with this picture. So you can go through my travel brochures and get them out, and then you can start using them for your travel journaling. And Elizabeth Crafts has these beautiful leather-bound books. Now, this one is not actual leather. However, she does have them in actual leather. So if you're a little bit more bougie than I am and you want something that's an actual leather-bound book, I can get those for you. But right now, I have these on order that are not actual leather, but just as beautiful. So I'm going to turn this into my travel journal and junk journal, so that when we're all getting together, because I'm going to do like a journaling club. So the journaling club is where I'm going to, you know, pick up different elements for us to put into our journals. And the journaling club, you'll learn a little element, maybe a little pocket, a little corner pocket, a special kind of tag, something that kind of hangs out and makes it, you know, that junk look that you're getting to it. We're going to learn something new like that every month. But this way we all have some place to come together and talk about our journaling and what we're learning about journaling, what we enjoy about it, and start expanding on it. It's just going to be once a month. It's just going to be a club, just like Cricket Club, but it'll be a journaling club. We're going to do the same thing with the ATC cards. I know that you guys enjoyed making the ATC cards, but you really weren't able to do much with them. There was a handful of us here that were making them, and then after you've traded a couple here and there with everybody making them, you didn't have anything to do with them. I found a bunch of different shops that had the same issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our ATC club, we're going to get our ATC cards together, and then we're going to take a stack of them, and I'm going to ship them off to another shop, and then they're going to do the same thing to us. And then we're going to go back and forth and back and forth, and then you're going to meet all kinds of crafty people all over the country that we're trading ATC cards with. And that's what they're about. The ATC cards, they're just a little expression of your art. Okay, so it doesn't have to be something perfect. It doesn't have to be the same thing over and over and over. It's just an expression of your art, okay? So I'm really excited about that. Look for that on September's calendar too, all right? And then with the junk journaling, Elizabeth Crafts has these great dies, and I got this one to get us started. These great dies for us to cut out our pages and everything. So we're going to have plenty of different elements to put into our junk journal. So I'm going to continue with Elizabeth, and she's, like I said, she's a great lady, wonderful lady, and she gave me so many wonderful ideas to use her products with. She was excited that I actually came to her and said, hey, I own a brick and mortar and I want to know more about your product, and she went over different things. She also went over this paper that they carry. It's called the soft finish cardstock. So we're going to start carrying this as well. And what she showed us is how to take this cardstock and turn it into this faux leather. Can you see this? It's so soft. It's almost like a cushion, okay? And it's a way to turn it into a faux leather. So she showed us how to do this. Siobhan and I both took her little demonstration and took it to heart, and she even gave us samples so that we could actually come back and play with it. So we've got this new paper that we're going to be carrying, and like I said, it's called soft finish, I think. Yeah, soft finish cardstock. So this is really good paper to turn into faux leather and to do a bunch of other things. So I'm going to show you all these other things that we can do with this paper as well. I don't want to lose this, so let me get that back in there. All right, now, we've also got, you know, my Scrappy boys, gotta love Sean and Paul. All right, so we've got some new stuff from Sean and Paul. We've got this, they do this beautiful, it's called fan art. So it's not anything that's off the wall or anything, but this is the fan art that's called I Love Theme Parks. All right, so they've got, you know, some art there that resembles certain things, but I have let me see here, I have the other elements that go in with it, and I'm going to make some samples with this, and I think we might do a cards and coffee with these. I got a bunch of different ideas, and Sean is such an amazing creator. So when he starts, you know, working with his fan art and coming up with these creativity cards and stuff, I like to take elements that he's done with my fun folds that I like to do and kind of put them in together. So we're going to definitely be playing with these. And then a lot of my ladies have been asking for it, so I picked up, it's called The Arthur and the Queen, okay? And these are some of the characters that you'll see from that. And this is, the paper is gorgeous. Look at this here with the cherry blossom trees. Is that not absolutely beautiful? Do you not see that as backgrounds in so many types of cards? I've got, even if it doesn't have anything to do with the other elements, the stamps and dies and stuff that go with this paper is to die for. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So I've got a ton of ideas. I think there'll be in October classes because I've got so much going on in my head for September stuff that I've already started putting on the calendar. But this paper, I'm totally in love with. And there's cherry blossom trees. This paper here, this one here, my absolute favorite. So look out for that, and it is available, so let me know if you want the stamps, the dies, any of that kind of stuff. I'll get them ordered for you. All right. Then, last but not least, I met with this wonderful lady from California, from La La Land Crafts, and she's got some really awesome stuff too. And what I fell in love with was this layered stencil cityscape, okay? And of course, you know, next week I'm heading over to Edison and we're going to do our little trip over to New York. So I was a little excited about that, and that might be what grabbed my attention with this. But it was different. It was completely different than some of the other stuff that we carry. So it's not flowers, and I know you guys, you know, I inundate you with tons of flowers and butterflies and stuff, but that's what's out there. So when I see something that's a little bit different that might catch your attention, I want to grab it. So I was talking to her, and she's got a class coming up that Yvonne and I are going to be participating in. So we're going to learn a lot more stuff that's going on with her products. But La Crafts is going to be something that you're going to be seeing here at the shops. The first thing that we're going to be doing, and again, these last two things, these are probably going to be more October classes, but look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then this, all right, first of all, look, okay, how can I not go along with somebody else that has Frenchies that love them the way that I do? Okay, and their other little emblem is a pug, just as cute as a Frenchie. I mean, oh my God. All right, but check out these dies. All right, so this is going to go in front of the beautiful cityscape that we have. So we're going to have the class with this. And I have some 3D ideas for this one. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, that's mostly everything that I got when I went to the expo. And I'm hitting another one next week, and we keep finding different people at different expos. La La Land Crafts wasn't at the other expos that we've been to, so that was completely different. Now, Elizabeth, I've never met at any of the other expos. I know that there's stuff there, but this time she was there, and I got to talk to her, and such a kind woman, and so encouraging to teach other entrepreneurs or other store owners about her products so that we can learn. And of course, we see Paul and Sean at all of them, and I gotta tell you, I love those guys. So friendly, so kind, always welcoming to our ladies that come there, and they're always coming up with ideas that just blow my mind. So I always say that I'm here to encourage the creativity or inspire the creativity that's within you. Well, these are people that are out there inspiring me. So please support them and support us because we have to pay the rent. We have to pay the rent. So if you order stuff through us, that's supporting us and them. So we'll get the orders out there, and as I bring things in, please let me know in the comments below what you're most excited about. We'd like to know what it is that gets your creative juices flowing so that we can have it here at the shop. All right, so hopefully I have inspired the creativity within you, and you're gonna buzz on over here. You've got about 12, 13 minutes to get over here for cards and coffee, and hopefully we'll see you here at the shop real soon. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.